I have that guard to deal with. Freaking it. What? Well, yeah, I know. It's just that I happen to do FaceTime basically almost every night. I just don't like doing it all the time. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. You're dead.
They won't bother the doctor again.
Oh.
I should go back to the doctor for the antidote.
Physician's armor, what the freak? Why the heck would there be a physician thing? Oh, yes. I can use better armor now. Wait, 990. And this is what? Oh, 1,004. Okay. Are you getting on it too? Oh, I thought you were getting on it. Well, when you do, it's getting more and more interesting. Just letting you know that. Okay, what quest do I have now? Oops, wrong thing. Where do I have to go? Oh, down there. Ew. Oh, I'm in enemy territory. Nala. Come here. Nala. Shh. It shouldn't be crunchy. Okay. What the heck is that? She's freaking annoying. She wakes me up in the middle of the night with her meowing. I try to get her to stay quiet because my dad's sleeping, and she freaking... You'd hear him downstairs yelling, "Shut the fuck up!" But on September, I'm gonna get her fixed for 15 bucks, so. Which is cheaper than going to the normal vet. Because they're like 60 bucks or above. And it's annoying. But she only is less noisy around me than she is when she's walking around. I just put my hand down and just let her rub her face against it because it's the only thing that calms me down. What the heck kind of... Oh, by the way, I was looking at a Snapchat thing and it had, what was it for, this weird ice cream thing. Or no, actually, the ice cream we had gotten, it's actually the, I think I told you before, the, Girl Scout cookie stuff, but they're the Mint Thins kind. And they actually have the chunks of Mint Thins in it. Cause I could taste it, I'm like, this reminds me of buying the... Cause I always like the Mint Thins and of the Girl Scout cookies. What the heck? I was actually gonna check something. Who sent me what? Oh. Well, you can't do anything because he's underage. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. I wasn't looking at that. Come on. Freaking game. Oh, I accidentally pressed party settings. I was just seeing if, what's his name is still on. Oh, freak. Look like a couple people left, his party. Cause all he has is firefighter and Dinkmeister. Yeah, I was thinking of that, cause I mean, it's always good talking to a lot of people at once instead of cause I mean, for me, since I live out here where there's like nobody around here my age, it's easier. Makes me feel better, so I don't get, you know, that depressed thing of like not talking to people. I know, I'm just saying though, at least you know, when you're playing with someone on here and you're talking about like the game or whatever, you're sitting there telling them, oh, we need to do this, you know, it's more fun. I'll switch over there. You can join me.
Halloween, if you watch that stream, when I spawned into the tower, it said exactly this. Cage 6 just dropped his stash off at the tower. You have a limited time to do this public event and get that stash. You have 90 seconds. You will get a surprise when you get the stash. It's many of things in it. So we were running around the tower looking for this damn chest, right? And I turned around, I was talking in my stream. I said, did you hear that? K6 just dropped a thing off the tower. He's not dead. So now, the time machine took place. We go bring back Sane 14. Sane 14 was one that was killed by the Vex. We went back and saved his ass with his teleporter, Osiris's teleporter. Further up, when we got done that mission, a Cora tells you to come to her, and you go in there and talk to Cora. That's the head of the Warlocks. She's on the tower, the Black Lady. So she turned around, she says, I'll tell you what we're going to do. You brought back K6 for Osiris. We very appreciated. Osiris was her mentor. Osiris is the first of the wizards, the head of the Warlocks. So, in respect, if you have one wish, and your wish will be granted, to go back and save one person, to see them one more time and bring them back alive, who would it be? Pick your choices very wisely, because anybody could be brought back. She says, and then I will talk to Osiris to make sure it happens. So everybody's aiming for K6. So here's how this is going to play. We stop the Cabal from attacking the tower, because that's what's going to happen. The Speaker's going to be coming back. This is before they were wiped out. So, we're going to go warn Cade not to go down to the Prison of Elders, the bottom of the Prison of Elders, against Adrian by himself, because you're going to get killed. He's going to listen and wait for the Guardians to go down. We're going to kill Adrian in the Prison of Elders, and he's not going to be able to make a return as a Guardian, because nobody wants his ass on the tower. Does it make any sense to you? See, they're doing it sweet. They had a fallout at Bungie because the actor that does K6's voice. They paid him to do K6 for Destiny 2. Well, they come in and they wanted him to do extra work, and he told them he had copyright on the character K. So he says, we want you to do a couple more roles. And he's like, well, you're going to have to pay me for it. And they were like, no, we had the contract in that. He says, but you're putting extra stuff in there, and I should get paid just as well as the rest of them. And Activision told Bungie to tell him no. So they killed Cade's character off. Bungie turns around and tells the guy that they're going to buy Cade 6 from him, so it ain't copyrighted no more. And they bought Kate 6 back, even though they're the ones that created Kate. The voice actor had a lockdown on it to where nobody could do the voice. So they paid him off, got Kate 6 back. Now watch, see if I tell you Kate don't return. I'm pretty for sure. It's going to be a different voice, but it's still going to be Kate 6.
Maybe it'll be his, what was it, his, human voice.
Well, see, Ace,
like when you get his, what is it, you go and get his caches, you know how he has his human voice?
Yep.
I'm thinking that they might do that.
Well, here's the other thing. Well, they got somebody that'll sound just like the original guy that did Kate 6. Kate 6's voice has been done twice by 2 different actors. So, here's the other thing. The guy with the golden gun, the drifter he's talking about.
Oh, you see a spider. Sorry. The cat is meowing and I look up and there's a spider.
Wow. Well, at least your cat's warning you.
Well, because she eats them, so she kind of... If I don't give her the spider, she just whines. Here, look at that. It's right there.
So, the drifter, when you did the drifter's mission, he talks about the guy with the golden gun. Nobody knows who the guy with the golden gun is. They just know this guy is a 100% badass. He's the guy that created the crucible for Guardians to kill one another so he can get a kick out of it. He's a mercenary, a bounty hunter. So, I found out who the guy with the golden gun is. It's Ace. Ace is Cade's son.
Oh, yeah.
He's been looking for Cade because he knows his father was turned into a robot. That was the rumor that was handed back to him. Cade was a regular human, and he had a wife and a child.
Yeah.
So he lost money. He lost a bet.
Yeah, so he had a bounty on his head.
Him and the drifter were partners. The drifter, when you started finding stuff out about the drifter after Forsaken. The drifter turned around and said he was the one. He goes, I know about the prison elders. I know exactly what happened there. Because I'm the one that let Adrian and the rest of them out. I'm the one that got Cade killed. And I was like, he's like, he owed me. And he never paid his debt. He paid his debt to the other guy, and the Vex, he got turned over to the Vex, and they turned him into a robot. And I'm thinking, okay, that's some crudball shit to do your friend. Set him up like that. He told him, the drifter said it was a whole setup from the beginning. And Zavala was in on it. Well, no, the drifter, when you do the drifter's thing, the drifter actually tells you, the 7 tapes for the Ace of Spades is Cade's last words that he pre-recorded.
So,
Right. Well, no, the tapes don't. When you go back in front of the drifter about the tapes, he starts talking about you can't trust your ghost because he had one that turned evil on him. So you can't trust the ghost. And as for the Vanguard, he's like, they're a joke. Well, that's before you go and before he gives you information about you pick between the Vanguard and Knight. So I have 3 characters. So I took my Warlock and one with the drifter. I took my Titan one with the Vanguard to see what that is. Now here's the ass kicker about it. So I made the statements before about Zavala being a sellout and a traitor. Vanguard sent investigators to the tower to investigate Zavala's ass because he with the war mine thing. When the war mine was pulled in, they want to know why Zavala wanted the war mine at the tower. Also, they want to know why Zavala refused to let people go defend against Cade. Why did Zavala let the Titan tell all the the Guardians to stand down and not to help that Titan, which is Saint 14, not to help him, leave him alone, and he exiled Osiris from the tower. You can't do that because all Guardians must stay together and they must fight for one another. Savalas broke every rule, and he's the leader of the tower. So Vanguard came down and started investigating his ass. And I've been following the story since Destiny. It was pretty wicked how when you do things and things just pop up. If you stand next to Saint 14 the next time you're on the tower, he'll tell you K6 death was a tragedy. But Osiris can fix it. He can send you back in time and save K6 like you saved me. The other thing is, there was a mission not too long ago, and I told people for months that your Guardian died. Your Guardian's gonna die. No, it's not. Your Guardian can't die. He's got a ghost. Well, when you did this mission, that was to get the Devil's Ruin handgun. You went to your own grave to do that mission, and you're sitting there listening to it, and Saint 14's telling the story of how your Guardian was one of the best out there. And what gave it away, it was your character when he says, this person saved my life and brought me back. Your Guardian's the one that brought him back, so it's your grave. I was like, damn. So the object to this whole Devil's Ruin gun was to go back in time and save your own ass, which you do. And then you get the gun as a reward. Saint 14 gives you the gun. So what I said was true, but we didn't stay dead. We stopped it before it happened. Which is pretty cool, how they wrote that story in it, because you actually have to go through time to find the casket. So it's heating up and it's making a lot of sense. And when we get done whipping the Cabal's ass, we're going to get Cade. All the Guardians are supposed to make a return to the tower. And Bungie said before Shadowkeep come out, everything that's dead in Destiny and Destiny 2 does not stay dead. Anything on the moon you think you killed makes a return. Remember, the ghost, the light, and the darkness does not fade. It always comes back, which is true. We got Taken, we got Cabal. We kill them, they come back. So I can understand that, but like they said, nobody stays dead. I was like, that's the hookup, because they kill a person. There was Guardians and shit killed in Destiny on the story to that ain't been back yet. And everybody's coming back. That's going to be pretty sweet. I think it'll work. It'll drag Destiny on a lot longer. Yeah, now they got the time machine. Osiris has a time machine. He didn't break the time machine or destroy it. He had plans to destroy it, but he didn't destroy the time machine. He's got it stashed somewhere. So it's got the time machine still there, and he can use it anytime he wants. So for us doing him the favor because he screwed up, the Cabal got the time machine, went back and defeated the Guardians, and we're straightening that mess out. We did something that he couldn't do. We went back and saved Saint 14. It was his fault Saint 14 got trapped to begin with. So he owes us. We brought his guy back. Osiris is the person that will fulfill his day. All you have to do is ask him. And Akora is going to be the one to ask him, let's go get Cade back. Because she took it hard when he died. She wanted to burn the reef down, everything. And yeah, she was pissed. Did you do Forsaken? Yeah, well, she comes straight up and she says, when she's leaning over K6's casket, she goes, we're going to go back and we're going to burn the reef down. and you're gonna get every Guardian, every Titan, Hunter, and Warlock together, and we're gonna mount that son of a bitch's head to the top of his throne, and leave it as a mark. And Sabala's response was no. And she flipped out and told him, we ain't nothing but a bunch of cowards because we're supposed to defend one another. You let Cade go like that, you're a coward. And she turned around. She got pissed about it. I think she should run the tower. Guardian goes to fall. That shit ain't left. She's the head of the Warlocks. See, Sabala is the head of the Titans. Yeah, but Cade was her best friend. That's the whole thing about it. Yeah, because he was funny.
What the heck?
So, Sabala is the head of the Titans. And Sabala don't like her, that's why she's stuck on Mars. Because she has control over the war mine. It listens to her. Well, you did the war mine mission? Did you do the war mine mission? Yeah, but she scanned her picture in there and her identity in there. And war mine agreed to help her anytime she needs it. But she's the head of the hunters now. She cute as hell too. I hate to say that them comments when I seen that new video. Lucky was sitting in the room. I said, "Damn, Anna ain't just sexy and pretty. She's a badass." And Lucky was like, "Freak, really?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm talking about her character. She's sexy. They made a beautiful character. She's sexy as hell." I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I like Anna. I go over there and help her anytime she needs it. Now she's in charge of this. Sabala's not. She's in charge of the war mine. That's why him and her were battling the Cabal in the video.
I need to nobody can do anything with the war mine.